Hello everybody, this is Janice, and today I'm going to be doing this big thanks card, which features this great Empire State Building image that I got from the Art Deco cartridge, which I'm very excited to own. Primarily the reason I wanted it was I love the font, but I also love that it has images from New York City. That's where I'm from, so I think it's a great cartridge for making mail cards, and so and those are always challenging to do, so I thought this would be great. It would be kind of a no-brainer. We'll just go to the Art Deco cartridge if I can't, come up with a good idea for a mail card. So here's my little Empire State Building. It's just the top of it, and it's cut at 3 inches, even though the cartridge here recommends that you not cut it any smaller than 5 inches, and I can see why, because the pieces are small and they don't cut out very well, so I had a little trouble with that. But I did cut all of the pieces to it, and I didn't use these colors. I just used my colors from, the way I see it when I go to see it. We went up to the top of the rock thanks to my friend Dawn, who got us tickets to get up there free, which is a great savings because it's $25 a person to go up there. But it is a great treat if you ever get a chance to do it. I recommend it. Okay, so our card is an A2 size card, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and that is the size of my card base, which is gray. Okay. So there's my card base. My next layer is going to be just a smidge smaller. Okay, so I'm going to cut this piece of black cardstock. Here, this is 4 1/4, and I want it to be 4 1/8, because I just want it to be just a little bit smaller. So we're just going to do that. Okay, so I'm just going to check this for the width. Okay, and that's what I want. I just want it to be very, very small, basically a 1/16 of an inch border. So for the height, we're going to go about here. Let's see how that goes, because we want it to be, instead of 5 1/2, it's 5 1/4, I guess. No, not 5 1/4, half of a 5 1/4. Okay, so basically there you go. It's just a little border around, and then the next piece, I want the cork looking piece to be 4 by 5 1/4. Okay. So that will go right there, just like that. So then I want the next layer, which is the map. I want the island of Manhattan. This is the island right here. So I think what I did was 3 3/4. If I remember correctly, I'm going to get my little ruler and make sure, so I don't mess this up, because I don't have another piece. Yeah, it's 3 3/4 wide. So I'm just going to cut off a little bit on this side, and then line it up over here, 3 3/4. Okay, and then the height, I think, is 5 inches, and that is correct. So we're going to take off a little bit here, and go here, and there we go. Okay, so there's a basic card base for you. And then for the sentiment, that part is really, really very simple. We're using a piece. It's also from that same stack. It's kind of a tone-on-tone, like a creamy color. And I made that piece 3/4 of an inch. So that would be about here. So that's that piece. And then the back side of this is what I used for a mat, just to add a little bit of color. And that is an inch by, let's say 4. An inch here. Okay, so I can get rid of all these little scraps. Okay, now what we need to do, cut this one down to 4. And now we need to make a flag shape. And I've learned this online here on YouTube. Lots of people have shown me how to do this. Sorry, I just bumped the camera. We're going to use the Stamp-A-Jig to stamp the sentiment first. I'm going to use the VersaFine Onyx Black. And I want it to be over to the side. And this is perfect to get your sentiments just exactly where you want them. Now, it's important not to move this piece here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive just so it doesn't move. Because if it moves, then, you know, it's not going to be straight. Okay, so there's our This is from Michaels, the Thick Thanks. Let the ink absorb. Okay. Now we'll take it off of here. And we'll go ahead and make our little banner here. And all you do is just make a little slit right there in the center of that. And then you connect the corner piece to the top of the slit. And then we're going to attach it to this piece here. Okay, and then we'll finish up our card. Okay, simple. Now we're just going to put it together, and we make sure that it's not upside down, because I've done that before. I was so disappointed that I didn't find that paper pack again, because I wanted to maybe do some other cards like this. there's one that's of the there's a Chrysler building in there, so I was going to do that one too. The same paper. And there's this one. Quite a few layers here. And then we're going to add dimension to this one. And just kind of go just barely over the side there, and that's it. There's my card. Very simple mail card, but it can really be for anyone because I will be sending this to Dawn. And Dawn, if you see this, thank you very much. We had a great time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.